he's going to have to come back and top off. Back to you, Matt.
Jeff Green is trying to turn on a pit road. A crew member on the 43 who was struck. They're trying to help him off pit road. We'll update the situation momentarily.
Fortunately, he didn't get run over by the 38 car once he got thrown down the racetrack. Watch here. He took a hit.
Thank goodness for those helmets they're wearing, too.
He just hooks the left rear. And those poor guys they got nowhere to go.
Man, that jack man gets knocked about 10 feet.
My goodness, I mean, he's just way too fast.
Once you miss the commit cone, you might as well go around.
Now Ryan Newman's in trouble, pit road. Into the barrier.
I'm going to say that's going to be borderline. The caution is out. The caution is out.
I believe he just kind of bent her up a little bit.
As he came to pit road, he and Dave Blaney were the last two cars on the lead lap to pit. So we'll see how this sorts out with scoring and how the penalty might be applied.
And they're all jumping around trying to scatter to miss that tire.
Unfortunately, that's why NASCAR mandates these guys wear helmets, and it was the gas man there who had the helmet on, and it caught him at the back of the helmet. Thankfully, NASCAR mandates these kind of safety features, and he is going to be loaded up and taken on. We'll get you an update on his situation as soon as we possibly can.
Run better in the bottom. The bottom lane is where Jeff Gordon says he is being beat. Trying to pack that car of Jeff Gordon's full of Sunoco race fuel, and he just didn't get it out, barely at the last minute.
Now look at the white line.
Yeah.
That results in a penalty because
He's through right now. They're changing right side tires. They're also going to check for any possible damage from what he and Kyle Busch got into each other. And a big wreck here on pit road involved Justin Allgaier, the 37 of Ryan Preece, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., also Corey LaJoie, Martin Truex Jr. These cars are all torn up, and they have got pit road literally blocked here. His pit stall, and they're going to have left side tires on his car. They're going to do rights only, and we got a bunch of crews standing here waiting for their team for their cars to get here, including Eric Almirola, Martin Truex Jr. They still haven't figured out what was wrong with his engine. They've had the Toyota engineers down here with his laptop.
There's that fuel to Oakley. Oh, and a tie race, and he hits Austin Dillon here on pit road. Dillon sideways in his pit stall, Parker.
Again, as he tries to exit his stall, turns around Austin Dillon.
Restarts. This is what happened coming to the white in our second. We have confirmed that Cole Custer didn't get back to the white flag before the caution came out, ensuring another overtime. Brandon Jones.
crash. It's Bobby Dotter.
Oh, man, watch that tire. We got a wheel going down pit road there. Oh, it hit a guy. He seems to be okay.
Took out one of Johnny Benson's crewmen who was watching the cars.
Look at that tire.
Still going. Wow.
Just took his feet right out from under him. That tire was still coming at 140 miles an hour.
And that
I
thing
think
was
Rusty and Sterling are not happy just at
Turn
oh, God, what a hit. Oh, man, Michael Waltrip just...
Thank God there were tires there filled with water. Yep.
Once again.
And Shane Hall.
Once again.
Oh, my God.
Jeff Gordon had just stopped again. He lost another lap.
Good grief.
I mean, Michael popped.
He's got the bend on
He
that
better
down.
be glad.
Yeah, he's okay.
He better be glad for the water.
Shane's.
All comes off the quarter and just nails Michael.
Watch this.
Man, thank goodness for those water cans there. I'll tell you, that took a lot of that impact away.
They used to just stack up tires at the
An easy drink in Busch Light. Trouble in turn 4. Caution is out. There's a crash.
And Mike Bliss goes down pit road, hits pit wall. The crew scramble around, but Nolan was making a pit stop.
Mike Bliss was running 7th at the time of the crash.
And maybe Larry Hollenbeck was the other car involved. Yeah, there's Larry Hollenbeck in the 62 car going around and around, and I don't know what caused, unless Bliss had backed off to avoid the spinning car and someone hit him in the back.
Well, thank you very well.
And it also blocked Tony Stewart in a 20 car He almost was involved in that, but they were heads up enough to stop. And that's whose shoulders I put this whole thing on. That driver can't make that call buckled in that race car. It has to be on the shoulders.
Problem. Tony ran over some of it, and then this.
That's serious right there. That's that right front fender that he had problems with in the qualifying race. And the shootout, I'm sorry, that he had to get fixed before he could run.
They can't carry the speed through the corner, and then hopefully you can use your momentum.
Oh, we got one moving into we saw this on pit road early. Casey Kane hits the inside wall and knocks it down. Saw some guys' helmets that were sitting up there. So a problem with Casey Kane's car. Goes on the pit road. 2 days in a row now we have seen something similar to this. Involved in this. Yesterday, as we mentioned, Jeff Burton in final practice coming off of turn number 3, very similar situation.
And if you watch it, if you saw the tire marks, it looked identical. It looked like it came off turn 3. I mean, the tire marks laid over top of each other. So, again, you know, kudos to everyone that constructed that one.
That thing just busted loose, and he was just hanging on for the ride at this point.
Told the team the car had been loose up until then.
I think slid a quarter mile before he hit anything. I mean, think about how far that is. Here he is coming off turn 4, down across the apron, on the pit road.
Blew the right front.
And the 63 of Curtis Markham.
Well, they were battling for the 5th position, and you could see Sifton got up on the inside there just a little bit, upset his car a little bit, and Markham was coming off there at full speed, clipped him and sent him into the inside retaining wall. The car flipped over. Here we'll see it again. They are really coming off that turn, get together and rounding and up over the wall and down on his wheels once again.
Horrendous impact, and once again you have to give a call. 7.
They were coming for the checkered flag, Jerry, battling for the 5th position, and the car number 77 gets a tag from behind by Curtis Markham and into the end of the retaining wall that leads into pit road. The car flipped over, landed back on its wheels, and pretty violent wreck.
Different angle here, real time. Oh, my heavens, what an impact and rollover.
They're in trouble, all released, they're okay. Late in the race, the number 77 car of Victor Sifton gets bumped, and look out, he's in to the water barrier. Fortunately, suffered bruised elbows, but again, fortunately, he's okay.